Hello. Spirit of the Raven comes forth this week. It was Monday's post with a message of clear, intentional action, creating momentum that empowers the light within. So the raven is such a beautiful spirit animal to not just receive, but to call on it to create the reality that you want. The raven is a messenger. He is one of creating change and transformation. And today, as we bring in this energy frequency, and I share this energy frequency and intention for you to receive what you need in line with the life you're living for your highest and greatest good. It is awakening through the third eye and these associated information processing pathways that channel down and through as we let go of the past and we move into what is potentially the future. So not only within this vortex of energy do we call in the raven, we also ask for and call in the cardinal direction of the west to help us let go of the difficult cycles we've been in, and the cardinal direction of the east to move into where we want to be. We bring focus, we bring light into the darkness to see, to understand, and to flow with greater ease and fluency, with that clarity that creates the momentum. Okay, so we can have ideas and we can have thoughts, but when we start to knit these ideas and thoughts and we receive those within our higher and greater good, then that starts to come forth in a way that is transitioning. It is a renewal and rebirth of who we've been into who we potentially can be. Okay, that higher and greater purpose, if you will, of creating that life we want to live. We create this soul expansion through the transformation, and within that we find a sense of belonging where we may have felt alienated previously, because those cycles of difficult energy that the West is now helping us to release, now let's go and we can find that fluency moving forward with the energy of the East and the Raven to feel at home, and akin to our own self as we recognize our truth and remember that truth within. Okay, so we're just bringing this energy in and expanding it out. Okay, so bring it in through the heart, breathe it in, and allow all energy as you breathe out to just let go of what no longer serves. Imagine that energy of the West breaking down through the left side of the body and structures of the mind, body, and soul, to allow that cyclic action and rebirth with the raven and the energy of the East into the new cycles, that renewal, that recovery, bringing an awakening, the higher senses, the higher self that then channels. Okay, so we channel through the heart, connecting into higher self, and we bring that divine energy of love, purity. So we're thinking with the heart, not the head. We're bringing enlightenment through understanding. Enlightenment is seeing with the higher self. It is understanding that perspective from all angles, where you are seeing and understanding not just the physical aspect of what's coming forth, but you understand the energetic relationship of who you are with others and how they are also connected to others. And there is this ongoing web of consciousness that everything is rippling through. And this is what we're casting out through today, that web of consciousness, casting out and repairing into the light codes that need to be received for you. All you have to do is open to receive that energy. Seeing this huge bubble of energy coming around your soul, coming around your energy field, this matrix of your soul connecting out through this bubble, and then protected within a giant Merkaba that spins. So the top is spinning in one direction, the bottom is spinning in another direction, creating this beautiful expansion. I'm going to bring into the heart space not just the raven energy, but the energy of the Ankh. This is a symbol again of rebirth, of reconnection to those parts of self that perhaps have been forgotten or lost, and we regenerate through these to rebuild. And through that rebuilding, it's a freedom to be more. It's a sense of finding the space that you exist authentically and can express authentically. It's not about anyone else except you. As we breathe this in really deeply, we just keep breathing in through the heart space and we release out any of that karmic messiness that no longer serves. All we're focusing on is moving forward and rebirthing into that light, into that frequency of soul expansion, of rebirth, of transformation, transmuting out of the old and into the new, recovering those light codes that have previously been lost. We're creating this just beautiful divine vortex of energy within this golden bubble. Is your bubble. You can set your intentions and visualize and feel that shift and change, that tingling, that frequency running through mind, body, and soul as it upgrades through all the chakra networks, through the auric field. It changes the shape and the structure as the densities release out and through to allow the recalibration of the way it should be as you connect into that higher frequency and that consistency and coherence of your light and your love in the most purest form. And that is then what is calibrating and rippling out through those webs of consciousness. And we calibrate them and we ask our teams in spirit to help us calibrate those webs of consciousness to be receiving in the purest form of who we are. And as we exist within those intentions of just light, renewal, transition, coming out of the difficult phases that have been to allow that reconnection into hope, joy, inner peace, contentment, the unity of mind, body, and soul of who you are with Gaia. Just perfect synchronicity and how that then ripples out to be felt by all the relationships and the opportunities that come forth. And then we ask, and we take that a step further as we calibrate and we ground from that higher self, come in through the heart, higher self down through into the heartbeat of Gaia. And as we feel how amazing and healing that is with the divine realms and elements drawing back up and through, healing, cleansing, repairing, helping that remembrance come forth. And we take that a step further and we ask for the contracts to be repaired. We call in the councils of light to help with this activation through the heart space into higher awareness and updating through the universal, the natural, and the psychic laws. The psychic laws are simply thought that creates action. It's intuitive self connecting into that knowing, the remembrance of self. So we really want to update these psychic laws in line with the universal and collective natural laws that we exist in this life, in this structured space that we have built for ourselves. We're more than just here and now. We are here and we are also in thousands of other realities concurrently as our mind casts out every thought, every belief structure. Where do you want to be? How do you want to exist? What reality do you want to experience? You choose. This is your choice. The raven, the ankh, this beautiful golden bubble, this grounding into the Gaia with the divine realms and elements, this energy balancing, purifying, cleansing, bringing a sense of belonging, a sense of wonder, a sense of what if you just believed in yourself? What if you could do that thing that seems so completely crazy and out there that you can't even see how it would come forth? But what if you cast that vision and you took one step at a time to achieve it, just one step at a time, one breath at a time? That's where the miracles start to happen. That's where you call on your angels and you just ask, what is the next step to that big vision? And all of a sudden, the impossible is possible as you rebirth through these amazing frequencies of the raven, of the ankh, this golden bubble, and the protective energy of the Merkaba around us. As we let go of the difficult karmic cycles and move into the possibilities of renewal, transformation, and transformation that brings recovery, that soul expansion and remembrance, all through activating this heart portal with the energy of the raven. Raven is an incredible totem spirit to have with you. Call on the raven. Ask it to help you with your vision, with your dreams, and to birth the ideas, the experiences needed to get you to where you want to be. Perhaps you don't know where you want to be, so ask for the birthing of those ideas, those thoughts, those soul memories that are cast through the wisdom of the higher self. You just have to ask to receive. You ask, you open yourself to be free to receive. And the energy of the West, letting go of the difficult karmic cycles as they close down what's been blocking you from those thoughts and memories, and the East opening into that flow and expansion. We create this fluidity of left, middle, right, right, middle, left, higher, middle, lower, lower, middle, higher, as everything comes into alignment and flow, and we repair through the matrix of Gaia, bringing those webs of consciousness, your web of consciousness, Gaia's web of consciousness, the shared web of consciousness, all into this perfect synchronicity and flow. That light, that miracle of intention creating focused action, the momentum, which continues to empower the light, that continues to empower the insight into that soul expansion as you receive the guidance, continuing to question, to bring in more love, to bring in more light, and know that there are no wrong answers. There is just that constant learning, the soul learning and opening to what's next. So what if you just cast out and you trust and you believe? What if your greatest dreams could be a reality? And what if you chose to just decide that that is your truth right here, right now? And from that, you just take one step at a time without expectation towards that goal. You just decide that you're going to be more. That's all it takes. You have the choice. You decide to be more, you will be more. The energy of the raven today. Thank you, raven. The spirit of the ankh, the energy, that frequency, cleansing, purifying, cardinal direction of the west and the east. And our teams in spirit that have been with us through this as we continue to feel this golden bubble and the Merkaba protecting this space that we're working through. So beautiful. Absolute psychic powerhouse of energy flowing and healing. May you receive these light codes. May you receive this healing and optimization where and as you need today. Many blessings. Until next time. Bye for now.